Now, you're not going to give the starting rotation World Series MVP, but they've gone 16 2/3 innings with 2 earned runs. Flaherty went 5 1/3 with 2 earned runs. 3 earned runs, Yamamoto 6 1/3, and Buehler 5 innings last night. Again, we talk about the regular season and we complain, this guy didn't go 7. We didn't get 7. And look at the playoffs. That's it. The trend continues in the postseason. And we're talking about these being spectacular starts, and they are against a Yankees lineup that's as powerful as it is. But 3 earned runs in 16 2/3 innings, they've been pretty good. Mm-hmm. Buehler was the guy last night, another guy that's dealt with injuries and could be available to you this offseason. We talked about Flaherty, one of the other 3, and I think most people were like, well, if you can't get Corbin Burns, Flaherty'd be an option. Would you put Buehler ahead of Flaherty on your wish list for the offseason if you're trying to add that starter, which hopefully the Cubs are?
I guess it would depend on what you believe in, right? Like Jack Flaherty, they didn't sign him to a prove-it deal last year. He had a good season this year. Do you believe that he's going to pitch like that again, or was it a prove-it year deal? I really got to make some money this offseason. Like, however do you believe that? He
certainly has injury history.
Yeah, and then Walker Buehler obviously has his own injury history, but you know what he is at his best. When he's healthy and pitching at his best, you know the kind of ceiling he has. Do you want to buy into like the sort of bounce-back candidate type thing that with a guy that just like a bounce-back with a guy with really high upside and see if that provides a really big arm in that rotation for you? I don't know exactly, because both come with risks. Both are going to come with risks.
And both will have suitors.
Yeah, I would put Shane Bieber in the same Walker Buehler like level, and I think he may not be ready to start the season, but he's another guy that has, when he's healthy and at his best, a high ceiling. I don't know if he can get to that ceiling anymore.
Right.
But so it just depends on what you believe in. Obviously, going and getting someone like Corbin Burns seems like it would provide more certainty, but he's gonna be
cheaper.
He's not gonna be as cheap as those guys would come. And another guy that's like on getting towards like I don't know if he's 30 yet. He might be like 29 going on 30, but 30 is where drop off start just naturally for Major League Baseball players. So he probably provides more certainty, but you're also gonna have to pay him a lot more than what you would do with any of these other guys if you were to add them to your rotation.
Yeah, I mean,
Blake Snell maybe is a little closer to the Corbin Burns level as well.
The fact that what he did last night was impressive, largely just because he just has not been good this year. He hasn't even really been good in the postseason. But what he did last night was his best performance in October.
Last night.
But this year he had a 5.38 earned run average, expected ERA of 4.68. His FIP was 5.54. Ks per 9 was 7.65. His peak years, man, he was, his K per 9 was over 10 for multiple years. So it's not that I'm not intrigued. I like it as I guess in some ways a flyer. I just feel like he can't be the only one. He would have to be depth.
He can't be your biggest move this offseason. That much we know for sure.
It's not to say that I don't believe that he can get back to, 2021 form, but, like you guys said, it's a risk. I'm not against it, though.
We all silly like the mayor.